There are now just 2 hours left before COVID-era border policy comes to an end.
Migrants are overwhelming resources at the border. Even before today, Border Patrol had apprehended 30,000 border crossers at the U.S. border, border crossers at the U.S. border this week. Despite a legal challenge, the policy that allowed the United States to quickly expel migrants appears to be coming to an end. Fox 4's Blake Hansen is following the latest developments tonight. Blake.
As Stephen Heather, President Biden said that things could be chaotic for a while. Right now, there are a mix of people, some who feel they have better chances getting in with Title 42 in place, others who are chasing these false rumors that they cannot be expelled once Title 42 is done. New video shows migrants who've just crossed the Rio Grande near Bronzeville facing another hurdle once they make it to U.S. soil. Texas DPS and National Guard recently started physically blocking migrants from entering.
Back to the regular U.S. immigration laws the way it was before COVID.
Meanwhile, a group of Haitians across the border in Mexico listened to the rule changes. One of many groups of migrants that have congregated in border cities on the Mexico side in recent days. It all has Texas and U.S. officials gearing up for challenging times ahead.
I believe our ports of entry are probably going to be crowded with migrants trying to come through. Of course, we're preparing for civil unrest. Title
42, a COVID-era health policy, allowed the U.S. to quickly expel asylum seekers who crossed the border illegally, but it carried no legal consequences, encouraging repeat crossings. In its place, the Biden administration this week finalized policies that would make it difficult for any migrant to be granted asylum unless they officially apply. That using an app to set an appointment to apply for asylum. If a migrant breaks the rules, they can be barred from re-entry for 5 years. The policies also include reinstating a pre-pandemic policy that would place penalties on illegal border crossers ranging from fines to prison time.
If anyone arrives at our southern border after midnight tonight, they will be presumed ineligible for asylum and subject to steeper consequences for unlawful entry.
But resources along the border are already taxed. Holding facilities are over capacity. The Border Patrol chief is allowing migrants to be released into the U.S. with a notice to check in at an immigration office within 60 days in response to overcrowding. In Yuma, Arizona, local officials already say Border Patrol plans to release more than 140 migrants Friday.
You said at the beginning that you've prepared for this moment for almost 2 years. So why is part of that plan an honor system?
Oh, it is not an honor system. They are a subject of our apprehension efforts.
All of the changes are already leading to legal challenges. Florida's Attorney General asked a judge Thursday to halt the release of asylum seekers without court dates. The White House saying in response, U.S. Border Patrol would have over 45,000 individuals in custody by the end of the month if it does not release migrants. A chaotic situation for those tasked with securing the border, as well as those crossing, many of whom are seeking a better, safer life.
If you take a look, we're looking at really small, like babies, to anywhere from 2, 3 years old, 5, 6, maybe 10 years old. And that is a clear change that we're seeing.
It's a breaking news within the last few minutes. We mentioned that lawsuit from Florida's Attorney General. A federal judge has blocked those, what they are called parole releases of migrants being released without a court date, just a requirement that they check in within 60 days. And so that developing now, we'll have to wait and see how the Biden administration responds. Stephen, Heather.
All right.